The showcase of the best players in the NFL is coming up as we celebrate the latest edition of the Pro Bowl. The stars of the AFC and NFC are ready to shine. Next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's the penultimate game of the NFL calendar, AFC versus NFC in the NFL Pro Bowl game between our visitors. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, it's the Pro Bowl. You never really know what to expect, so I guess I'll ask you, what do you expect?
Well, in recent years, it has turned into an absolute offensive explosion, hasn't it? Games in the 50s are not out of line. What you're hoping is that some of these great defenders have a chance to adjust and react and maybe narrow that down a little bit. But I will say, this game is tilted heavily towards the offense's advantage.
NFC Pro Bowl underway from Las Vegas. This will be fielded inside the 5 and taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So out comes the NFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
And no doubt about it, it was a banner year for quarterbacks in the NFC. A number of guys could very well have been selected for this. But I thought he stood out. I thought he found a way to separate himself from the pack, and he's been rewarded as the starting quarterback in the Pro Bowl. Definitely the right choice in my book.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Complete right side to Otten. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. Brissett. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down. They'll run here with the Saints' Alvin Kamara. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Brissett. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. To throw again on second down. Brissett. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence. He doesn't think anything is going to miss right now.
And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Miles Jack working free that time to take him down. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back into pass protection, but he surprised them and came on the blitz instead and had a pretty clear run to the quarterback.
Throw left side, hauled in by Otten. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. This is third down. To throw, Brissett. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here that's close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. On second and goal, Brissett. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. The kick by Bass is good. And the NFC out to an early 3-0 lead.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So here comes the AFC for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first Wyoming quarterback to go in the first round, standing 6'5". It's Josh Allen.
I know he's not showing it on the outside, but inside, he's got to be celebrating because think about all the quarterbacking we saw in the AFC this year. 5 or 6 guys could have earned this honor. He got the nod, a real feather in his cap.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. From the 27, Allen. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey. I see an extra defensive back on the field. No surprise here on 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. Allen now on 1st down. And that is incomplete here. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Allen. And quickly to Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. From the 36, Allen. No hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people were watching the game were thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, the tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Calling no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short the line to gain. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. They find some open field here. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. And he spins away. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down. Brissett sets to throw it. This one taken in by Otten. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Here's Brissett. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. A first down throw for Brissett. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The NFC with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Trying to improvise. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Brissett. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Kamara up the middle. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brissett. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. The numbers for the NFC on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Justin Jefferson from 13 yards out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. On first down, Allen. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Jacobs going to try the middle. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And Diggs has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Now Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. On play action, Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And again, it's Allen. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Here's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. The 20. And he's going to bring this one back for an NFC touchdown.
I have to believe that in a Pro Bowl situation, you know, we talk about these defensive backs during the season that they're educated gamblers. They take the education out of it. They just go for the football here. Hey, try to make a big play, and if you get one, you really look terrific in this game.
Bass on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is taken around the 12. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the NFC will take over 1st and 10. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 2nd down, and it's Kamara again. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Play action now. Brissett sliding out of the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Throwing now is Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And that is incomplete. The AFC punt team out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taking it about the 16. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Kamara. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. On third down, Brissett. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw, Brissett. Keeps himself upright. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he's got room. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him now in this first half of the Pro Bowl. Well, for Alvin Kamara, that speed-size combo, just about exactly what you want for a running back, and he uses that size, that strength to bust through a would-be tackler there. Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground, and here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact. They go play action with Brissett. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Throwing, Brissett. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be fourth down. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So this lead, Charles, is continuing to swell here in the first half. That's interesting. When we talked to them prior to the game, they told us that their game plan was take no prisoners, and they've lived up to it so far because everything has worked. No guarantee that will continue, but overall, this coaching staff's got to be very pleased by what they've seen. Allen off the play fake. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't it? It really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case. And a whistle, and I think we've got some movement up front against the NFC. False start. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot. Completes it to Samuel. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, a 12-yard touchdown grab. As his guys were able to push that lead out a bit further. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board. Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And that stretches the lead to 27. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Back out is the AFC offense. This offense hoping to do better than last drive. Remember, they had the fumble that set up the short field, and then they gave up the touchdown CD.
And so many people talk about how you have to have a short memory after you make a mistake in the NFL. I don't totally subscribe to that, partner. I think that you have to remember what you did and figure out how to not do it again. Get out there and execute the next time out. Avoid those errors and get some momentum built back up for your offense.
Here's Allen. Left side caught by Diggs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Now the AFC going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Again, they'll throw with Allen. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on first down is Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Allen. And he will find his man Chase, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Stephon Diggs. As the first half is winding down. And the AFC able to get a bit closer. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it makes it 27-7 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. So we have come upon half. Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. On first down, Allen. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. On play action, Allen. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Allen. Got a man, it's Chase, he completes it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Here's Allen on first and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Allen will try again on second down. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Allen now looks to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The AFC punt team out there now as he's on to kick it away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Now the NFC heading out for their first drive of the second half. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw is Brissett. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Here's Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, standing right on his own 5-yard line. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Allen. And he cannot get rid of it. The NFC getting in there for the sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
The AFC punt team out there now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at the 18. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The NFC about ready to set up shop offensively. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Brissett. Open man has got it. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10. And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Well, this O-line's been great. They've got the big lead, so give them a pass there, I guess.
Yeah, I would think so, because we are grading them on their performance in this game. A lot of pluses in their boxes so far.
Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. Alvin Kamara wheeling it in on back-to-back plays. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. And now they'll throw with Allen. And Diggs has it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. 42 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game help. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Allen now on 1st down. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC able to cut into the lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Here's the NFC offense set to take over again. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now Brissett. Throw left side, complete to Cup. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Play action now, Brissett. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Throwing again, Brissett on 2nd and 10. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll throw again. Brissett. And this one is incomplete. Now this one has been fun so far, as the Pro Bowl usually is. A lot of relaxed faces out there. 2nd and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Brissett. He's got Otten. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on to punt for the NFC. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The AFC about ready to take over on offense. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. To the air, Allen. And that'll be incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's NFC football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. It's complete to Diggs. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Now Allen again. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand the field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he showed a nice little juke, but then the window quickly closed. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Okay, so thought they might go for it here down late. Instead, they trot out the field goal unit. Myers' kick is good, and that gets him back within 10. He was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity in the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, They want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Here now the NFC to take over on offense. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
To try again after the sack, Brissett going up top for Cup. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Brissett now. And that will be incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he's on for the fifth time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So a change of possession here on the punt. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. From the 39, Allen steps away. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
Remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The AFC punt team out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the NFC will take over first and 10. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 106 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Brissett. Open man right side is Cup, complete. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, Brissett. And that is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Brissett. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Trying the left side with Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Brissett. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This will be from 49 yards out. The kick by Bass is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. On first down, Allen. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. And Diggs has it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Dexter Lawrence able to run him down for a loss of 18 yards, and it will be 4th down as well. One final try here for Allen. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. The AFC went for it, and it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Kamara. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Kamara up the middle. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. Josh Allen in the offense now. Down by 13. 1:45 to play. Field goals, useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Allen. He gets this complete to Diggs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Throwing is Allen. Able to connect with Jacobs. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Here's Allen. Same target. It's Jacobs again. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now Allen. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Allen. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Allen trying to hurry everybody up to the line of scrimmage. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Allen to throw once more. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Now the AFC going to use their final timeout of the half as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And they take a knee. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.